Cheyenne High School Theater Department presents We Will Rock You School Edition, a collection of all of your favorite Queen songs in a fun-filled musical. We have the cast with us today. I'm very excited about this. Okay, we have Skylar, Haley, Logan, Josie, and Carter all being here. And we're going to hear some of the performance here in just a little bit. But first, I guess I want to ask you guys a couple of questions. I'm so excited that you're here because I love Queen music. I watched Bohemian Rhapsody, and my first question was, okay, so who's Freddie? And you guys were like, whoa, back up. This is not the same as the movie. So what is this musical about?
You can kind of think of it about like Footloose, but in the future. So rock music is banned by this killer queen. She's the villain, that's Haley.
Ooh. And she doesn't look like a villain, but okay.
Rock music is her only weakness. And so then there's this group of rebels, the Bohemians, and they're trying to discover what the true meaning of rock is and what rock and roll actually was. And so it takes you through the journey of Galileo discovering like that he doesn't belong with this like clone society where everything's the same and rock music doesn't exist, or individuality really. And then meeting me, Scaramouche, and then we go on this journey together to find Brit and Oz, the Bohemian leaders, and eventually find rock and roll.
I love this. A complete different twist. I did not see that coming. I don't think you gave away too much though. But the music is Queen music. Can you tell me some of the songs, and do you have some favorites?
Yeah, there's favorites like I Wanna Break Free, another one, Bites the Dust, Somebody to Love, We Will Rock You in it, and I honestly love Hammer to Fall is my favorite in the show.
That's your favorite too?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying too, I mean, you guys are in high school, but my goodness, you're Queen fans? What does that tell you about Queen? You guys are not too young to love Queen music, right?
It's just always going to continue on for generations and generations. Everyone's going to be a fan of Queen music.
I know, you know the words. It doesn't matter how many years old. Now, this is your first year having a big part in the theater.
It's my first year in theater in general.
So talk a little bit about, I guess you can't compare it to other years, but the difficulty of the performance, how big of a group you guys have working on this.
We definitely, I think we have like 40 members in our cast, different ensemble, 43. Okay. Yeah, so we have a huge cast, and with that, there's a whole bunch of intricate choreography and music and like learning about your character and developing into a character. That was kind of like my biggest challenge. But just seeing it all come together is really exciting because you see one dance and you're like, oh, how does that fit in? And they're so different from each character, whether it's like the Bohemians or the Yuppies, just like structured or flowy.
Okay, we had a little debate over what rating it would be because we're talking about the movie to this, and is it family friendly? Okay, we won't put a label on it, but you said maybe older kids, but for sure parents are going to really get a kick out of some of the humor in it. Because you guys said it was funny, right?
Yes.
It's really funny.
There's some stupid comedic moments. It's good.
That's great, yeah.
And how about, you guys have been in theater in the past. How would you compare this to some of the other performances? Because the high school theater groups in our area now are just amazing, and you just keep topping yourselves every single year. What do you think of this year's?
This has been my favorite show that I've been in because the music is so fun. Like when I heard that we were doing We'll Rock You, I immediately listened to this whole soundtrack and I was like, I need to be in this.
Yeah, it's like just as much a theatrical performance as it is a rock concert. It's just all rock and roll music, and anyone that's a fan of music in general will love this show.
How much do your parents love this? Have they said they're super excited?
Yes.
Because who loves Queen more, you guys or your parents?
Probably me, to be honest.
I love it. Okay, now he said some of his favorite songs. Do you have a favorite? Because you're going to be singing one of your favorites today, maybe?
Yeah. Another one, Bites the Dust, is what I'll be singing. That one's kind of my favorite because it's a really like ruthless part in the show. I'm not going to give it away, but it's like, woo.
Okay, and so before we take a quick break, you have one more week of rehearsals, and then when can people see this performance? Because I'm super excited. I want it this weekend, but they have to wait till Valentine's Day, right?
Yep. So we open next weekend on Valentine's Day, and we have shows the 14th, 15th at 7:30, and then the following weekend, the
21st, 22nd.
21st and 22nd, and then on the 16th and 23rd.
The Sunday shows. The dates are hard, but so it starts Friday, Saturday, Valentine's Day. I know. I looked at it again, but Sundays are the matinees. 2:30.
Yes.
2:30. Okay, so Sundays. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, get you guys all warmed up and ready to go, and we'll hear a little bit of the show. So stay with us. It's gonna be great. Stay with us.